Yeah, a moonbow, you know, it's a very rarefied thing. It's sort of like a unicorn. Unicorns, to my knowledge, don't really exist, but moonbows actually do, though I've yet to see one. But I think I titled it that because I think the pursuit for excellence as an artist is always seeking this thing that you believe is out there. But as close as you think you might get to it, it just gets further and further away. But that keeps us driven, that keeps us on the path to find that moonbow, to find excellence in our craft. First of all, I would describe myself as an artist. But the reason I think I can do that is because I live in constant balance with mania, the maniacal desire to create, and it's been like that my whole life. I think you can be made into a type of artist, but I think when it comes down to the final stretch, you have to have some inborn, innate qualities to become a meaningful artist. Successful, I think, I don't use that word too often because there's so many different measures of success, but a meaningful and impactful artist, I think those are born. As an artist, I think you're setting your own goals. You have to set your own measure of success so that you do not become distracted by other people's measure of success. And to do that takes extreme focus and tenacity. And the stamina to put in the long hours, to work when you don't want to work through painful periods, to work through joyful periods. What artists do is, you know, we break down barriers and open new doors. And once again, I find that it's an extreme responsibility and an extreme privilege. And it just makes me happy to see artists do something that is not expected and not part of the norm. I mean, that's one of the biggest reasons I do this, is to define my own way and to find ways for other people. I think the breaking the rules can take many different forms, and you know, it could be even in the smallest gesture. It might be saying, you know what, I don't think I'm going to go to that event tonight because I'm really expected to be there, but I don't want to. I want to be in my studio. And knowing that there's some people who might be upset by that, but they will respect you more because they know what you're doing. You know, you're dedicating yourself to your craft, and at the end of the day, that is the #1 responsibility, I believe. It'd be great if readers can look at this, get a laugh out of it, get some knowledge from it, and find a lot of things that they disagree with. I look at this as a very sort of open format way of approaching artists to talk about maybe their educational process, how they educate and how they've been educated. And once again, it's a good way to maybe gather some perspective on what your own craft, path, and journey might be.